Hey, it's time to dish with D. That's me. Thank you for clicking on this video, making yourself a priority. I am Denise. Today's a little bit of a quick little special video. I am here to talk about a brand new app. It is called Trainest. Now, you might have seen it floating on the interwebs. A few people have shared it. And they approached me and say, hey, D, would you like to share a new app? And at first you're kind of like, I don't know, what is this? And they're like, well, we're kind of still in our beta stages, which means they're still developing it. So all the bells and whistles aren't ready yet. And you kind of like, well, do you really want to share an app that's totally not ready? I was kind of like, yeah, I was back and forth with them. And then I loaded the app. Why? Because it was free. Number one, it was free. And I'm like, okay, let's look at it. Now, you know, I'm a Weight Watchers person. I will always be a Weight Watchers person. Right now, I am struggling and I need to be a little bit more accountable with macros and calories. Not my favorite thing, but you know what? It's getting the job done. It's making me more accountable. It just is. So there's different apps out there. You have Lose It, you have MyFitnessPal. So what makes Trainest any different? Nothing really, but there's a few things I will say. They are still in their beta stages, so it is a macro tracking app. It's going to be more developed throughout the year. Right now, there's just tracking your day is in there so far. Like you could track all your macros, your calories for all your meals is in there. Weight tracking is coming, like where you can update your weight every week and check-ins. That's not ready yet, but I've been told it's going to be coming in the next month, so that's exciting. But here's the funny thing. I've heard people say, well, there's mistakes on there. I'm going to be honest, not that I'm touting Trainest because it's just an app, but there's mistakes everywhere. I'm a Weight Watchers person. There's mistakes on the Weight Watchers app. So honestly, there's not that many. I haven't caught any yet personally, but there's mistakes. There's no app that's perfect. There's apps that are going to get it wrong. I don't think it's that tragic. And number two, which this app has and the other, MyFitnessPal and Lose It both do not have, is a free barcode scanner. And I asked them, I said, you know, because I know being a person on MyFitnessPal, I've been on there before, is the scanner going to be free? And they said, yes, continue to be free. Because if you have to get professional from MyFitnessPal to use the barcode scanner and MyFitnessPal, and Lose It. Think about that one. Both to get the barcode. And that's one of the things I love is a barcode scanner. Let's face it. It makes life easier. I don't want to be typing in everything. Again, I want quick. I want easy. So that is why I am here. Because I think that so far I've been on it for about 2.5 weeks. And I am doing what it needs for me to do. I need to track my food and get my macros and calories. So I will show you a couple little screen records of how I do that. Like I said, they are going to be including like personal training and coaching down the line. And that, of course, will be an added fee. So that's not going to be free. But hey, if I can keep that kind of tracking free, and here's the bottom line, you've got nothing to lose because the app is free. If you go on there and don't like it, nothing lost. It's not like you had to pay any kind of fee. So that's one of the reasons, another reason why I did the video. I thought, how many times do us YouTubers do these things and hey, everything is buy. This is free. So I thought it'd be nice to bring you something free. Like, you know, that was like another cusp. I'm like, that would be nice to bring somebody something for free. So I will have a link down below. It is it's not really an affiliate link. It's just a tracking link to let them know, excuse me, that you came from me. There's nothing, like I said, there's nothing scary in there. It's just when you go on, it'll bring you right to your app store and you can download it for free. The app is free. What I've shown you here is free as well. So I've had really good success with it in the last 2 weeks. But like I said, I just want the basic macro calculating and it's very easy. And, you know, I'm all about ease. You know that. And it's a great way. Like I said, if Weight Watchers would just put this on their app, we wouldn't need another app, would we, ladies and gentlemen? No, we would not. But since some of us want to track protein, some want to track carbs, some want to track calories, or the all three, we have to double track. That's how it is. I mean, you could double track on Weight Watchers with a pad and pen, but nobody's got time for that. So it's just easier to, you know, especially when you can scan things. Boop, 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 boop. So without further ado, here's my little tutorial of the Trainest app. All right, I'm going to show you how easy it is to track on the Trainest app. You open your app, and here is your nutrition, and here is your day. I have it set for the 3rd because this is the day I didn't track, so you'll be able to see everything. So you'll see you have your calorie goal in the middle. I have 1373. To the left, you have your carb goal. Mine is 154. Your protein is 86, and my fat is 46. Then if you scroll up, there's your meals: breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. So we're going to track breakfast. So you could either do one of two things. You get to track meal at that blue dot there, blue button, and then you hit breakfast. And then what comes up here is recents, everything you've tracked recently. So if you tracked something yesterday, it'll be here. The other day, it'll be here. So it's kind of nice. You don't have to sit there and like put it in the search bar. So we're going to have eggs. I'm going to hit eggs. So it comes up with 1 serving. You hit that little bar, and you just go to the wheel, and you go to 2. And you hit done, track. Okay, but we need to have bacon with that. So again, you can get, like I said, you can go to the word breakfast, hit that, and it comes up. That shows you what your breakfast is. You want to add something, hit that little blue add on the right-hand side. And again, same window comes up. We're going to have some Canadian bacon. Hit that. This is 1 serving. Now that is 1 serving of 3 slices because that is how the package says it. Just be very mindful of that. So we're going to hit track food. And that is done. Hit the little X. So it shows that you have 200 calories for your breakfast meal. Now, you could have different faces here in the days tracked. I believe if you swipe it like that, see, you could do it like that. And I think there's one more. You can do it like that. It all depends. They give you 3 choices how you want your ratios, daily tracked, or daily goals. That's totally up to you. Now, a few other things. We'll go to track lunch. So I'm going to hit the track meal. I'm going to pick lunch right down there. And here where it says search. See, the quick add was everything you've already tracked. So if you go to the next one, search, you could put something in the bar. We're going to have rye bread. And rye bread comes up. Now, I will tell you that you really should weigh your bread because every bread is different. If just want to be, so we're just going to have a onion rye bread here for 180 calories for 2 servings. That's 2 slices. Now, you see where it says verified? Let's go back. See where it says verified? These are all correctly inputted in. If it doesn't say verified, you might want to check it. So if it says verified, you know it's good. It's 2 servings, which is 2 slices, but I'm going to have 1 slice. So just go up here and go down to hit 1 slice if you want. Hit track food. Same thing with dinner. Same thing. Now also, if you wanted to track snacks, like you have something in between, if you want to put it with breakfast, lunch, dinner, you absolutely can, but you also could put it in snacks as well. So that's always a fun option. Now let's go back to tracking dinner. So we want to add something. Now my food are foods that you've put in. See, that's why they're not verified. These are I put in a Tourist California coconut pizza crust in there. I've had to load that nutritional information myself. It's very easy. They asked you for those basic macros. You put it in and they'll save it under my food. Now, if you want to complete something like, say, overnight oats, you would go here and you'd put it together and that would be your overnight oats meal. Ignore that hummus. I shouldn't have put that in there. But overnight oats. So that's the meal of everything in it. See the ingredients in my meal? It's all put in there. So every time I just want to track overnight oats, I just go in there. Now what you do, obviously, just create new meal. See at the bottom? And that's how you put in ingredients, add food. Actually, before you do that, you should name the meal. Meal name. Then you would go to add food and you would add each ingredient that's in. You could search each ingredient in there and you can put it in. Then you have that meal saved, so it's always there. Now, also really quickly, when you're going to add something, let's go back to track dinner. So add. All right. Well, you have something that has UPC barcode on it. Up in the right-hand corner, you have that little UPC barcode. And so far, everything I've searched has been in there. So you hit that and bring it to your barcode, and there you go. I have some rice here, and it comes up to the serving size on the nutrition label, which is a 1/4 cup. Now, if you're going to have more, you need to adjust it. But this is now, of course, this is a 1/4 cup raw. This is not a 1/4 cup cooked, I believe anyway. 20 servings per, so it's a quarter cup. So if you measure your rice cooked, you'd have to measure something different. But honestly, this would work for me. So that's how you do that. You track food. Same thing if you want to track another thing. We'll do it again. For lunch, we want to hit the little barcode scanner. Have some American Dream Nut butter. Comes up to 2 servings for 2 tablespoons, 159 calories. You want to have one of those for like that. Just hit that, track food. So that is how easy it is to track your food in the Trainest app. Here's some more features that I just wanted to show you real quickly. On your Trainest app, open it up. Days, see up top where it says today, March 20th, there's arrows on each side. You can hit the middle and it'll bring up your whole month. That's one way, or you could actually arrow to the day that you want to track or check. So we're going to check yesterday, and I wanted to show you each meal, breakfast, lunch, dinner, is broken down into carbs, protein, and fats. This way you can see what you got in calories per meal versus just the generalization. So like for me, it's a good tool because when I'm sharing my food, I could just easily show each meal versus just trying to figure it out myself. So I like that. And also I wanted to show you on here, we talked about how things are verified, because I know a lot of people will say, there's mistakes. Every app has its mistakes. There's no app that's out there that's been perfect. So yeah, always, go into an app with the idea of, just double check your stuff. Or if you don't have to, and like I said, and how off is it? It's always off by a few, but know that every app is not perfect. And we're still in the beta stages here. So, I like it for the tracking of these macros for me personally, but you can well, that is it. Like I said, it was very, very easy to do. They are going to have like a recipe builder, I'm assuming. I didn't really talk about that. That question I need to ask. I don't know if I did or not. There's so many questions. And they also have customer support in there if you're having issues, and they do get back to you, and they were very nice. I've not had anybody that was snarky yet. So that's always good. So yeah, if you have issues, there's always the support system in the app as well. But like I said, I'm looking for a recipe builder. They had a meal builder. That is different than a recipe builder. A meal builder is what you put into your meal. I have eggs, I have potatoes, I have zucchini, I have toast. Like that's my breakfast meal. You can do that. Like for me, I build my overnight oats in there because it's a one and done. If it's a one and done, you can put it in there. Like all of my one and done recipes you could put in there because you eat the whole thing. The whole thing is the serving. So you absolutely could use that if you're using a one and done in there. So that would work. I was putting Irish potatoes in, and I'm not sure why I did that. It's a long day. So that is it. Like I said, my link down below to the Trainest, to the App Store will help me out. Just let them know that you came from me. So I get a little bit of credits. He likes getting a little bit of credit. So you watch the video, you enjoyed what I had to say, and you want to try the app out. Again, you try the app out, you don't like it, you delete it. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, nothing lost. It doesn't cost you a dime. And that is why I thought it's nice to bring you free things once in a while. But that is it. Let me know in the comment section below if you want to download it. If you've downloaded it, what do you think of it? I'm interested to hear. So far, like I said, it does what I needed to do, and I've been happy with it. Like I said, it was that free barcode scanner, because if you're on MyFitnessPal and you're on Lose It, you have to pay for that. So for that reason alone, I think it's a good idea. So that is it. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you hit that subscribe button, join our community here at Dish with D. We do a healthy lifestyle, light recipes, support, fun, and sometimes some vlogging. So if that's something you're interested in, subscribe to the channel, be part of our family, and check out some of my older videos, because we got some fun stuff, some great recipes that you need to see. So I will dish with you another day. Have a great rest of your day, my family.